appreciate that sub, but need to smash that notification bell. Alright, I just finished Attack on Titan Season 1, and I told myself I might as well bring it to the channel and tell you guys how I feel with the stuff. Now, this is not an informational, this is not none of those in-depth title breakdowns. No, this is just for the people who hasn't seen it, that want to know what's the show about, or the people who have seen it and just want to sit here and talk about. If you kind of want a breakdown on why, what's what, or you know who does who, like different technical things, this is not the place for you. I'm here to talk about and do a whole bunch of crazy things. You know what I'm saying? If you guys sub to me, you guys already know how I act. Alright. Shout out to the people and things like that. I'm gonna put in the video. So yeah, let's just talk about Attack on Titans. Wait, before I even get on that, this is my first anime video. I do watch a lot of anime, so I just told myself every anime I watch, I might as well just do a little video reaction to it or a little breakdown. I'm pretty sure you guys would want to hear my opinion on certain things, so I'm like, yeah, let's bring it to the channel. I'm gonna give little tips on what this show's about. It's about Titans. There's 3 guilds. There's the garrison, that's like the police force. The scouts, which are like soldiers, and the MPs are like, I don't know, people that work for the government. But the scouts are the people who kill the Titans, the cops, the garrisons protect the wall, and the MPs work for the higher royal king, whatever. We got that out the way. What else? There's only 4 main characters I'll be speaking about. Everybody else is really not that important. It'd be Eren, Armin, Mikasa, Annie. Yeah. That will probably be important ones, and that's about it. Let's get to Attack on Titan. No, I swear to you, Attack on Titan looks like Assassin's Creed finding walls. Honestly, it looks like a Donald Trump's best dream. If Donald Trump had a dream, it was Attack on Titans. I swear to God it would. So no, Attack on Titan starts off, it's a beautiful day. You got ducks flying everywhere. I thought the townspeople were just sun gazing, catching a tan in the early season, in the beginning of this episode, for episode 1, I mean. But no, all of a sudden, boom, a naked Thanos appears out of nowhere. Naked Thanos, I swear to you, I cannot make this up. It was Thanos fully naked, bro. This mother kicked a hole in the wall. A hole! Like, Thanos, why, my guy? And Thanos was like 60 feet. He was taller than the wall. All laying on the wall and shit. Like, he was a big nigga. After the Titan kicks a hole in the wall, a whole bunch of naked little Rugrats starts running in. I swear to you, bro. It was crazy. They were just eating people. Oh, when Thanos kicked a hole in the wall, another time out before I continue the story. I'm going to be leaving out spoilers or sick parts until the end, like my favorite parts and my worst parts to the end. I'm just going to give a rundown on like the storyline of season 1. If you actually care to watch, like, see this thing. If I sit here and tell you guys about everything, why would you then go watch the show? You could maybe just listen to people talk about it, and then I guess you have time to watch it, but kind of will give you vague things that seems cool enough for you to go catch on and go watch. Alright? So that's that. So the naked Thanos gets a hole in the wall, crushes bare people, bro. Like blood everywhere. Little crazy motherfuckers are running in, eating everybody, bro. And the thing about a Titan, they're not hungry for people. They just want to kill. Imagine. It's like a lion. You get attacked by a bear. Because they're carnivore. Is it carnivores? Whatever. You know what I mean. They're like eating meat and things like that. So that's what they attack. No, a Titan would eat humans, and when they get full, they'll yak them out. Yak means throw up. All right. So whole bunch of Titans start running in, and now the little kid named Eren, he's sitting back. Yo, I told myself I want to do this, but this is a little bit. Eren's one of those kids that before the Titan came in, he was like, you guys are all p***s. You guys don't do no work. You guys sit around and drink all day, do nothing. You guys don't train or prepare for Titans. And when they come in, they're going to dunk all you guys. They're slaughtering all you motherfuckers. I swear to God, that's what Eren was basically saying as a little 9-year-old kid. And surely behold, naked Thanos appears, kicks a hole. Now it's all chaos for everybody. So Eren and Mikasa's like Erickson's like, did I say Erickson? I can't, why did I say Erickson? Eren's I want to say adopted friend. Her parents got killed. Long story short, parents got killed. Aaron and his pops took him in. So Aaron and Mikasa are now running towards his house, and Aaron sees his mother crushed under the roof. Bruh, imagine thinking, hey, just imagine living in walls all your life. And then on top of that off, you go to your crib and your mom's crushed under a roof? That was all episode 1, man. All episode 1, man. Crazy. Now, after all that was happening, Aaron's trying to lift it up. He couldn't. One of the garrisons comes and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna take this Titan on." And as the Titan sees it, the Titan does like this face expression. Sick. Some of their animations of how they do the faces and things like that, like the creepy looking. You're gonna see it beside me right now. I'm talking, so I'm gonna add it all in. But you're gonna see the creepy faces and shit like that. Like, bro, these faces are expressions have me dying. The man turns, grabs Aaron and Mikasa and diggies. Aaron's now saying, "Mom, no, Mom, no." The moms are like, "Aaron, run, Aaron, run." They're hella far. Covers her mouth. I felt bad for the mom though. She's like, "Save me, don't leave me, don't leave me." While covering her mouth. She was done. The Titan really smelled. I don't know what it was. I think they smell humans. That's probably what it was. I don't know. Picked her up. Ha! Ate the like she was a Kit Kat bar. She was half. It was crazy. They run off. Now, I didn't explain that. I forgot to tell you in the beginning. Another important thing. They live behind 3 walls, or I guess technically 4. I think the first one's called Eureka? Oh, how did I forget this? Sorry. I forgot what first wall is called. But that got the whole kick too. Now there's like a middle wall or the second wall is they're trying to get to Wall Maria. It goes something Wall Maria, Wall Rose, and Wall Cena. I want to say it is. Don't quote me on these walls, bro. Season 2, I'll get the walls down packed. Right now, that's the 4 walls. I'm making up a name. Just go watch it yourself. You'll figure out what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter. So everybody that's between these 2 walls, right, are now trying to get into Wall Maria, bro. Pure chaos, bro. There's like boats going around trying to get them in. Things like Master hopping on boats. Hey man, the population was about to get destroyed. That video was one in episode 1 and 2. Like the population was about to get destroyed. Now during all of that, they're finally hopping on they hop on a boat. They're going to Maria. They get across, and then boom, another Titan appears. Now they call this one a metal Titan. He was basically Brian Urlacher. It was Brian Urlacher. It was naked, bro. I saw naked Thanos and naked Brian Urlacher in like 2 episodes. Shit was crazy, bro. Football trucks right through the hole. Just trucks a hole right through. Man looked like Adrian Peterson trying to score a touchdown. Made a big ass hole in Wall Maria, and now people had to get into Wall Rose. More chaos. To tell you all the truth, 20% of the population died because of it. And they said in the show. Everyone's getting eaten and slaughtered. There's nothing they could have did about it, bro. Everybody was just dying like, bro. I love gory shows, bro. So when you see people just die left and right, it was crazy. It was lit. To keep it honest, it was lit. Now, after the Titan appears and crushes a hole in the wall, Titan's already coming in. He does a whole bunch of smoke, and which is weird. It cuts to a scene where it shows Aaron's dad riding on a horse and oh, hope Mikasa Aaron's okay. And then it shows Aaron waking up with a needle, or in his dream, his dad showing with a needle, also like Wolverine. I guess he injected him. He's like, "No, daddy, no, daddy, no." Wakes up all of a sudden, there's a key around his neck. How he got the key, when he got the key, I really don't know. The nigga just woke up with the key. Ain't no sense. Now, after all of that, like I said, 20% of the population was dead. They kind of slowed down the Titans. They put like a little barrier across. So now they all live in Wall Rose. Like, who couldn't make it to Wall Rose? They're basically dead. Let's just keep it true. In Wall Rose, while living behind Wall Rose, they spent 2 years trying out for what they want to become. It's the garrison. Or I think it's 2 years until they're old enough to join. I think that's what it was. I could be wrong. If you guys watch the show, just put it in the comment section and around about the whole thing. For any guy say that may misinterpreted or said it wrong, clear up in the comment section and be all good with me, no problems. But I think it was 2 years past and they're old enough now to join or to try out to be a garrison, a scout, or MP. Okay. Now within that, it's a 5-year training period. So basically 7 years pass, and now it's for them to choose. Aaron basically could have been MP, him and like 10 other people. But since Aaron wanted to kill Titans because he saw his mother get eaten, a couple of people from the MPs joined him, and now they're all scouts, right? Now 5 years pass, they're all scouts, they're chilling, they're happy, they're waiting for them to fight Titan. They're all top of Wall Rose. Like I said, Mario was destroyed and things like that were filled up with Titans. They're behind Wall Rose, just chilling, talking on the top, looking over, having a beautiful day. I think some of them were sun gazing at the time they're having the conversation, and then boom, again! It was Naked Thanos. Where's Naked Thanos coming out of nowhere? Naked Thanos was popping. I think he wanted to go defeat the Avengers and then came back. That's what it seemed like. He just popped up randomly over 7 years. The man wanted to go fight the Avengers, got the stone, and said, you know what? Let me go take my ass back to Titanland. I swear to you. So he does that. Aaron sees it. Aaron's like, bro, this is my chance to kill this guy. Aaron goes now. He's about to slice him back of his neck, and then a whole bunch of smoke. You know what's crazy? Just before they cut to that, it was just pure booty. Why am I seeing Titan booty? That's another thing I had to add into it. It was bare Titan booty just popping out of nowhere. Now, I didn't know how old Annie was, but if Annie was 18 and she was in Titan mode, it was fine. But I think she was under 18, so I didn't really want to see that in Titan mode. Shit was wild, but that's here from there. Not the point at this point now. Sorry, I'm a little sick. So, all that happens, the city goes in chaos. That same Titan kicked the hole in the wall again. You guys already know the drill. No naked motherfuckers just start coming in, eating people. It's going crazy. So, now since they're scouts, Aaron has a little squad with him. Armin is on his squad, and Mikasa, she's like she's worth 10 scout members. Like, she's that greasy with her swords. She's like, she could kill, like, I think her count, like, it's weird. It's something like 10, I think 100 scouts. Her one ability represents. Because scouts were really that good. Like, it's like a handful of people who were really good at, like, killing Titans. So her talent was, like, above people. Like, she was elite, so she was, like, like, I guess ahead or whatever her thing was. They go now. Aaron is chilling with his group, and they're just going away. No, they want to go support somebody. And a jumping Titan came and ate one of his friends in front of him. Had him like ribs, I would say belly up, just hanging, bro. Like, help me. Clap. Dunned him, bro. Finish him, like finito, like Mortal Kombat, finish him type shit. Bro, it was crazy. Aaron loses it, goes after the Titan like an idiot. Why did you break group, man? Why did you break group, bro? Fucked up. He went after him sick as shit. Man looked like something on a Spider-Man movie. Just, And then all of a sudden, a Titan, I think, grabbed his rope. Or no, knocks him. Leg gone. He flips over a roof, all bloody face scraped up and everything. Just lying on a roof. Done. His other teammates following him. One gets slammed into the wall, dead, back broken and shit. Another group took it, eaten. They all died, bro. His whole squad died, bro. Then there's that Aaron. Aaron's been from the beginning of the show. If you watch the show, you'll understand it. He's been bro. He's sitting on top of the roof, just like, I can't move. Then a Titan comes and moves his bitch ass like this. When they go eat him, Aaron hears that. Aaron arm is going down the guy's tongue, I guess. Throws him out of there. Holds him up. He's like, oh, I want to see the other side. Clam. Arm flew off. Hit Armin in the face, see it? It didn't, but it's good for the joke. Hitting the man in the face, see it? Man knocked out. The man passed out, see it? Passed out. Wakes up. His squad is fully disappeared. They can't find nobody. Why? Because they're all in Titan's belly. All of them. Armin's freaking out because now he got to tell Mikasa he just watched he just watched Eren died. Mikasa goes crazy because she's like, my man, like that was supposed to be her future husband. I know she's been living with like the age of 6 on some stepsister shit, but they really ain't related. She got no parents, so I guess back in the day, you know, that's how they like home move still, but that's kind of awkward still. That's like her little brother. Either way, she felt some kind of way. She went on a rampage, just slicing Titans. She's like, ran out of gas. She starts flipping on the floor. She's like, F life. Basically, basically, you know, while she's on the floor, Titans are coming to eat her. She dodging them like she knew from the Matrix, like she's the one. Her body's, you know, not giving up because she heard Eren's voice in her head. Then all of a sudden, a Titan comes out of nowhere running. Koosh! Knocks out the Titan, see? Starts stomping, destroying the Titan, destroying all Titans in his way, bro. All Titans. Now, they needed gas for their, shoot. What do they call that shit that they shoot? Just put in the comment section the gear that they use. They needed gas to use their gear, but the headquarters was full of Titans. And the people who were, support, all in there just hiding, see? So, they lured Eren over to destroy all at once so they could get inside and stuff like that. A crazy scene happened during that time. I said at the end of the video. Eren gets over there. In Titan form, defeats everybody. So once Eren comes out of Titan mode, after all of that, the whole scout, the garrison, and all of them are just looking at this guy like, this guy's a freak, bro. This guy just went Titan. When were you a Titan, my guy? Like, when did you have this ability? So they all got their guns pointed at him, rockets, like, cannons loaded at him and things like that. And Eren, it was Eren, Armin, and Mikasa all in the middle. And they're like, oh shit, like, what are we gonna do? At first, they try to talk. They didn't work. They shot. Eren then went half Titan mode, protected them. Now, while the smoke, when you went Titan mode, smoke comes, like, they literally come out of thin air. So there's like a lot of smoke involved. While they were smoking, Eren's like, yo, Armin, could you convince them to be like, I'll help them destroy Titans? Like, don't, you know, try to convince them I'm not a threat to them. He basically does that. One of the commander of the garrisons, or commander of somebody. He's a really important guy. He's real skillful with his blade. He comes, he's like, you know what? Before this idiot launches a second attack, the guy who was there, who initially launched the first attack, he's like, nah, don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. So now after that, they basically try to convince the people that Eren could take the rock that the hole that line the naked Erlacher came and made the hole in, or the naked Edge Pearson, whichever one you want to take. He could fill the hole. So now they're gonna go this Operation Eren Fill the Hole. So they take out Mikasa and a whole bunch of guys out front to try to near the rock for him to turn Titan mode. He turns Titan mode, but he loses it. Starts attacking everybody. He goes on a little rampage, and Mikasa was on his face and he punched himself in the face, knocked himself out cold. Eren comes because they shot something in the air saying that basically it failed, which it didn't at the time. Well, I don't know, like it did fail, but he was knocked out. Eren comes, puts a knife in him. I guess makes a little hole so he can hear him. And he starts talking about the past and shit like that with him. And then Eren's like, what are you talking about with my family? And then all of a sudden, the thought of being outside on the outside walls drove him to wake up. He wakes up, stuff is the hole. They kill the Titans. All hope is saved in there. But while in doing that, the scout regiment, the leaders, like the top guys, now come and are like, what the F? Why are you a Titan? You are coming with us. So basically, when Eren's a little passed out, Eren passes out when he goes to Titan mode. He wakes up in the cellar, doesn't have his key anymore. They took the key from him, and they're basically like, okay, tell me about your Titan abilities. We gotta take this to court, and then the courts decide what's gonna happen to Eren. Is it gonna, the cops, the garrisons are gonna take him, or the scouts are gonna take him, or we just execute him? Or send him to science, get what we need from him, and execute him. The garrisons wanted to kill him. They're like, he's a menace to society, just get what we need. Kill him. The scouts said we could use him to destroy Titans. Long story short, they try to bring up things against him. He's in court. The other crazy scene, Captain Levi, the guy that took the key from him, is Captain Levi. There's another scout captain for the name. Levi beats the out of him. Just like literally just kicks the out of him, bro. Shit was bro. had it bleed shit like that to scare the whole. It was a tactic though. It was basically to make the court see that he's not afraid to take care or to approach him or to kill him or to or to hurt him at any time. So the judge is like, you know what, you take him. But basically, I think their other proposition was to see if we could get him to Walmaria, the first wall that was destroyed, to see if they could fix that area up. So the judge is like, all right, go to this mission, and we'll see what information we gather from sending Aaron. I maybe have this a little confused, but I don't know how the mission was to get Aaron to the cellar or Aaron on a mission to Walmaria. All of a sudden they had a pre-plan for a female Titan. But nonetheless, I'm not sure what it is. Again, you guys in the comment section help me out with that one. They go on a mission. And in this mission, there's a bush. A whole bunch of people are going to die in this mission. I'm telling you, it's deadly. A female Titan appears out of nowhere, start killing everybody, bro. All the scouts, people stomping on them, swinging them. They're trying to hit her. She knows an ability to harden her weak spot. Oh, the Titan's weak spot's the back of the neck. If you slice it deep enough, she knows to protect her, make her hands glass or like a crystal, metal-y type of substance. Can't break through with regular blades. Literally makes her unstoppable. Until she's chasing after Eren. I don't know if she doesn't want to kill Eren. She wants to bring him somewhere, I'm assuming. And she's chasing after him. And she gets to this forest part and they, another deadly scene. Throw a whole bunch, they shoot spikes into her. Just have her stuck like that, bro. Basically how she got out, she started screaming and all the Titans around ran to her and started eating at her. I think to the point where she gassed out and she was in the scout's clothes. So she zoomed off and then Eren's team was ready running off. She slaughtered all of Eren's team in Titan mode. Eren kind of like, I should have went Titan mode a long time ago. Goes in Titan mode and now he's fighting her. Now while fighting her, he's realizing she has the same techniques and moves and she looks like the girl Annie that he used to train with back in the scout regiment, but he doesn't want to believe it at the time, and he freezes. In that split moment, she kicks his head off, literally. And all you see is Eren's body on top of the Titan's mount, just She bites into it and takes him. Mikasa and now Levi are both chasing after her, and Mikasa is not letting her run. Mikasa is cutting her legs, dropping her down, just having her feeling stupid, but she wanted to go for the kill. Levi's like, nah, we're not killing her. We're just going to get Eren from her tongue, and that's it. She starts distracting her. Mika starts distracting the female Titan. Captain Levi is a G with it. Blade sword. Yo, bro. The man looks like Blade. The way he was swinging his swords, it was sick, bro. Spinning with blades, bro. It was hella sick. Drops the female Titan down. And now the female Titan's on the floor. She drops her mouth. He cuts her jaws, whatever, or loosens it. Takes Eren off of the tongue. They skirt off. Now, while they recover and they think about everything, they realize this girl might be Annie. So let's put it to the test. So Armin, Eren, and Mikasa come up with, we need to hide Eriksen because they want to kill him. Yada, yada, yada. So, can you help? I think they're in Wall C now when this happened. Not in Wall Rose. I could be wrong, but don't quote me on that. So they're there, and they're now have to go to the underground path. Annie does not want to go to the underground path because she's like, something's kind of fishy. Now before that, she puts a ring on that swings open where she could cut her finger to go 10 more automatically in case she needs to. Because she had a gun and she put the gun down and she put the ring on. So before she gets down there, they're basically saying, Annie, if we have you, mistakenly wrong, just come down with us and everything will be fine. Tutus, because it's like, this ain't gonna come down. She's a Titan. Let's just go kill her. Next thing you know, a whole bunch of people come because the town was mad empty. And I think Annie picked up on that. Bare people run at her. She flicks the switch on her thumb, on her ring, cuts herself. Titan mode. All chaos explode, bro. She's destroying everything. I think she's trying to capture Eren because this whole time she was just trying to kill everybody else. Within doing that, she ended up crushing Eren because she's not like they're underground. And she's crushing at them. And there's other like scouts and people coming at her where she has a boogie. So Eren's now crushed under all these debris stuff like can't breathe, things like that. And Scout members trying to wake him up, like, hurry up, go Titan mode, go Titan mode. But he couldn't. I think the key was something, or a piece of metal needs to be on your body for you to go Titan mode at the time. Or you need it to go easier in Titan mode. I'm sure to believe, but I could be wrong. I did not watch season 2 yet. Where it was hard for him to go in Titan mode. Which Annie just had the thing, she cut her finger and she went. Like, he had the, I guess inflicting pain is not the only way. I think it's inflicting pain with metal. I don't know, I could be wrong. Because he was biting his hand, but he did have the thing on his neck. So I don't know. If you guys have a little idea on that, put it in the comment section. But I'm gonna explain to you my likes and dislikes after the video anyways. Where was I at? Oh, so she starts to boogie in. She's running through the city now. The scouts tripped her up, and then they're crazy. You see the doctor, the mad doctor that works with the scouts. She's at Annie's eye with the blade, and her eyes all open up, and her glasses 6C. She's like, "Oh, I'm a cardio. I can't wait to dissect you. If I know who you know what I mean." The girl wasn't having it. Annie gets her way out of it, and then she starts. She gets up, starts killing more people. And then the girl's like, "Damn, Annie put enough traps down or something." After hearing all that, Armin wakes up. Armin gets, after she breaks free, about around that time, Eren now transformed into Titan without really having to hurt him. He was already hurt and shit like that. He just went berserk, like he just lost his brain, bro. He wakes up, he goes after her, they start fighting each other, bro. Deadly fight scene, crazy fight scene. But ended it all, Eren couldn't land a punch. Eren was punching the floor, destroying his hand, freaking out and shit like that. But Annie was just too much of a skilled fighter that she was just evading him, like getting away. And when she realized that too much people were coming at her, because she was like, now Eren's getting a problem. Mikasa's cutting her down and things like that. Her fingers turn metal. She had to climb up the wall to get out. Mikasa cuts off her finger. She falls down. Eren goes on top of her, and he starts like, they start fusing with each other. Now, while with them fusing, Levi comes out of nowhere and cuts Eren and gets him out of there because I think he was like eating her or they're combining each other. I don't know what the two was, but realized something was happening and they don't want Annie to die, so they cut Eren out. They capture Eren. They cut Annie out, but she was surrounded by like a crystal glass, so they couldn't get to her. And basically, that was the end of the episode, season 1. The same two dogs in the beginning first episode. They watched the whole thing. The last 7 years, they didn't grow older. No whites, no white feathers, nothing. They just been chilling, eating the dead bodies and shit with the hawks. I swear to you, shit was crazy. Now, my likes and dislikes of the show. Now, bro, this show had a lot of crazy scenes. I was definitely gonna start off with my likes, bro. Definitely gonna start off with my likes. Now, in the first scene, right off rip, they have naked Thanos looking like he's fresh on a sauna. When you're in the first episode, in the first 5 minutes, you're like, holy crap! You're watching like a 60-foot monster just terrorize the city of people. Sick scene, sick beginning. I think the first 2 episodes were amazing. Blood everywhere, very gory, panicky, people dying everywhere. So that was one scene that I liked in the beginning that was really dope. Now, in the first episode, there's a flashback of earlier that day, and a mother was looking for her son after the scouts came back, I believe. And basically, they gave the mom the arm to the kid that died and said, "This is all that's left." And then the mother asked, did his death mean anything? And they said no. Like, that's cold. Like, imagine being a mother of a child and your son just went to the army or something like that. And then you come back like, "Oh, where's my son? Where's my son? Where's my son?" You get an arm. And then within your crying, you just want to hear, you know what, at least he didn't die in vain. And they're like, "No, he did. He definitely died in vain." That had me rolling. I was like, what the f-? Like, how? Like, who wrote this script? Dude, you're a goat. You're a motherfucking goat. Like, that shit was just funny. During that same scene, Eren, it's a little smaller note, but Eren hits a older man that they're talking crap like, "Look at these guys. These guys are just taking our money and just not coming back with any better results and things like that, not really knowing how deadly Titans are." So they're talking bad shit. Eren hits them, and then Mikasa takes him and they runs away. Mikasa and Eren are little kid assassins. They were murdering. Eren murdered 2 people, and Mikasa murdered 1 way before they went there. So those old guys were lucky Mikasa and Eren were on their shit. That had me crazy. That's why I brought it up, because at that time you did not know those 2 little kids are trained assassins. You know that when they're in court. Well, you kind of know in the flashback. There's a lot of flashbacks. Something I did not like. But we're talking about the likes right now. There's a flashback. Shows how they're murderers or how they killed to save Mikasa or whatever the case may be. I'll talk about that scene a little later. But that's a little funny. That's a little funny thing that I thought I should add in. First episode even shows how the garrisons, how they were, and they're drinking beer, they're laughing about the Titans, talking beer malarkey. Malarkey means crap, trash. That part just got beeped out, but talking a whole bunch of crap. Malarkey. Talking a whole bunch of malarkey. And then when Titans broke through, they were all little Garfields running the opposite way. I swear to you, man. They were all pussycats running the opposite way, man. Shit made no sense. So I found that kind of funny that Eren the whole time was trying to tell the garrisons, yo, you better prepare. When they come, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? And then when they came, they didn't want to do shit. Like, they were just off it. Like, nah, see? We didn't sign up for all this. Alright, yeah. The kidnapping scene with Mikasa and Eren. So, Mikasa is asking her parents how to make babies, basically. And Mikasa's dad was expecting Eren's dad and Eren to come. Well, I don't know if Eren was supposed to come, but he expected Eren's dad, he's a doctor, to come over and get to check up on them. And with him doing that, here's the door knock. Opens the door and then gurks. And man just opened the door and got gurked. See? Gurked means cut. And man took the knife and started and cut him, man. Just, done him. Falls to the floor like, The mom now realized there's 3 robbers about to kidnap them. And it's her and Mikasa in the house by himself. She just has scissors on the table. You see the animation of her like, oh, should I grab it? She grabs it, attacks, telling Mikasa to run. Mikasa didn't run nowhere. A guy had an axe, axed her mom in front of her. See it? Went to Mikasa, told her, yo, you want to be a little and act up like your mom? You're going to catch one of these. And they gave her a fucking Mike Tyson. Why do you have Mike Tyson a little girl, though? Like, that was crazy. She wakes up, she's in a daze, she's in her room. There's 2 other men trying to sell her off to whoever. And Eren, when they went to the house, saw the blood with the mom and the dad there, and his dad told him to go to some hill. Now, with him going to the hill, Eren, I don't know, I guess, figured out where they were and whatnot, and basically murked them. Like, he went in with a knife behind his back. He's like, I'm lost. The first guy opened the door, didn't realize, he had a knife behind his back. He's like, oh, okay, it's okay. It's close enough. Gertson, dead. Second guy comes. He runs outside the room. The guy chases after him. He puts a knife on a stick. Gertz is him. He's helping Mikasa now in the room because she's all tied up. A third guy walks in. Starts choking Eren. Choking him. Mikasa sees the knife on the floor. Basically, got the guts. Stabs the guy. He's dead now. Another crazy ass scene in the show. Remember I told you when all the Titans were surrounding the scouts place where they needed to get the gas for their equipment, and all the support team was inside the headquarters? So there's a scout guy. I'm assuming he was a scout guy. He's pumping up a musket. See, that's a gun. He's pumping it, right? Pump it up. And the shorty's like, that's not gonna protect us from the Titans. And the man did not even flinch, blink an eye, nothing. Didn't lose any sleep. Didn't miss a step. Put the gun in his mouth and blab his heads off. I'm like, God damn! Like, Shorty's like, what the f? Like, it was crazy. Like, just how they did it. Like, they're all hiding and things like that. And the man said, yo, I'm off in this. Boom. Dug himself. Another scene that I like is when they're in the courthouse and Eren's talking. They're trying to go kill him, or the garrisons are trying to kill him. The cop people are trying to kill him. Levi comes on the door and starts kicking his ass. Like, the way he was kicking him, I was like, God damn, why you gotta do him like that in court? Like, did it dirty in court. Boy, it was a cool ass scene. I understood it within the context of the show, so I understand why they put it in, but it was just a sick ass scene that I had to talk about. And I guess I could add in the whole even though I kinda didn't understand it, how they had a whole trap out for the female Titan. I guess because there's someone killed the Titan, so they're expecting something. But Eren on his run, I think that's what it was. After she killed the Titans inside, that's when they're like, you know what? There's probably there's somebody in here trying to fuck with us. Let's do this plan. I think that could have happened, but when Annie is going around just killing people, or when Eren just first originally joins the scout, sees his friend get eaten, and he's going through trying to chase them, they all die, bro. That was sick. Let me say that before the Annie fight. That was sick. When he's flying through like he's Spider-Man on a Sickos, and then Titans come and destroy all of them, and he's all bloody, no leg and stuff like that. Or when Mikasa thought Eren was dead and she's flying through, burning all her gas, slicing and dicing. That was a dope ass scene. And then the last, I guess, I didn't like the Annie last fight, but the Annie's fight in the forest, when she was all, like, they got it in her and she had to scream, the one Titans, oh. Then she came back and killed Eren's, Captain Levi's crew, and almost got Eren away, but then Captain Levi came with his blades up. Yeah, that was dirty. Shit was dirty, bro. Like, Captain Levi came out of nowhere, like, like, it was sick. And that's basically all the scenes that I liked about the show. I guess the things I can say I didn't like about the show is the flashbacks, like the dreaming. There's a lot of dreaming that there was really, really vague. Didn't connect in the first season. Like Eren's dad with the needle, Eren getting the key randomly around his neck. How the hell is Annie a Titan? How is Eren a Titan? I guess that's the only thing I really didn't like. You know, and they didn't really explain it properly. Maybe in season 2 they'll get more in depth into it, but a lot of flashbacks. And I think like if you don't explain it in the beginning, it gives a show a lot of opportunity to have a lot of fillers in episodes. And I see season 2 might have a couple of fillers to explain a couple of things that, you know, they missed out in season 1. But yeah, that's Attack on Titan season 1, boys. Like, I know I went a little rant tangent, bro. I have all my paper here, back to front, just everything, bro. Just writing notes down, you feel me? Just trying to get this done for you guys. If you guys like these kind of videos, you guys like me doing Attack on Titan, any kind of anime stuff like that, you just want to do season 2 right away, let me know in the comment section. Any other anime you guys would like me to do and things like that to try out. That's short, because, you know, I want to finish Attack on Titans. It's got in the comment section too. If you guys do the try, make sure that somebody don't smash that notification bell. My first video will be doing what I want to do. You know, this is my first video that I thought to myself. Besides, you know, ones I did in the beginning when I first started YouTube. But I'm like, you know, this is my idea. This is something I want to do. I will put a little effort into it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to do a thumbnail and everything. I'm going to try it. You know, I'm going to try to be a YouTuber now. Alright? You guys already know what it is. Fill up in the comment section. We're soon to 100K. That's what I'll show my sub count. A lot of people who are new to the channel, like, I will show you sub count. I'm just waiting to 100K. That's basically it. You guys already know what it is. Fill up in the comment section. Let me know everything else. Until next time. This is.
Got me like a rich bitch, limp dick, put it on your daughter and she still call it nut. Patty K, gotta know your bitch like Johnny K. ATL pull up in roller skates, or lights on like a violent.